Hello, my courageous Cancer, and welcome to your weekly general reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out your monthly reading for June, your moon reading, abundance bonus, love bonus, all of those great things, they're up on my channel. And also do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell because I will be putting up your July general readings as well as moon readings very soon, and you don't want to miss those. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We don't do reversals on the weekly readings, but we do on all the others, just to let you know. So let's see what we've got going for you this week coming up, and hopefully we will have some exciting information for you here. We do have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Emperor card. So for many of you, it does look like we have some cooperation here. This could be through work. Maybe you've gotten some new coworkers, or you've started to interact more perhaps with coworkers, business partners, things like that. Or maybe you're just working to get something accomplished, maybe around your home, or working together with people on charitable organizations, different things like that. But I do see you are kind of cooperating with people in a way, collaborating perhaps with people, and I do think it is becoming something that you're enjoying. This could be something that you've been doing for quite a while, and now you've just kind of gotten to a groove where you're enjoying it a little bit more. Maybe the people that you're working with, these are a little bit more exciting to you. But also, for some of you, this may be something brand new. You're just finding yourself in a position where now you're enjoying your coworkers, or you're enjoying this group that you're working with or collaborating with. Because I do see this Wheel of Fortune. So it's letting me know that not only is this becoming a very gratifying situation, that whatever it is you are working towards, it is paying off, whether it be in a financial sense, if it's a work situation, or if you're doing something, to be productive in that regard for a financial way. But it's also being very gratifying to you if you're looking for kind of connections, right? So if this is something where, maybe you've been looking to make connections, friends, romantic connections, those kinds of things. I feel like this is becoming a very fulfilling situation for you. If it hasn't already, it's going that way. So maybe you're starting to kind of feel a vibe here, feel a groove, where you're like, finally, I'm kind of getting some new people in here, or I'm working with some new people and I'm kind of really enjoying myself for once, or I'm kind of actually vibing with these people a little bit more. I mean, getting along with them better than maybe some past coworkers or some past people you've done these organizations, charitable things with, or whatever it may be. Or these are just new people who've come into your life. Maybe you're doing some home projects or something like that, and you've kind of gotten to a situation where you're dealing with some people on these things, and you've just met some people that you really enjoy, maybe you've made friends with. But for whatever reason, I do feel like you are really kind of enjoying this. It's becoming kind of more than just a project per se. It's actually becoming something that is enjoyable to you. It is becoming fruitful to you in a way, whether it be, financially, whether it be emotionally, spiritually, or all of the above. So I do think this is very positive. This is a very positive, exchange, group, cooperative effort, let's say. And down here we see the Emperor, and I feel like this specifically is a person's energy that I feel like is coming in, and I feel like this could be directly related to this. So I do feel like this is somebody specifically that's coming in that you're going to vibe with. This could be a person who is, kind of taking over this group effort. This could be somebody who's in charge of this project situation that you're dealing with. This could be somebody who is involved with it, that you meet through this collaborative effort, those kinds of things. But I do feel like this is a person coming into you, potentially in a romantic sense or an opportunistic sense, okay? So, but this is obviously the Emperor is a very strong, stable, sturdy type of, persona, right? So I feel like, again, with this Wheel of Fortune, your meeting of this person is very fortunate. This is what you're looking for. This is something you maybe even didn't go into this thinking you'd ever find, but through fortune, through fate, through this, you are able to find this person. So if you're looking for, and to take it as it resonates for you personally, if you're somebody who's really looking for that really big job opportunity because you're already in a very stable, happy relationship, this may be that kind of CEO or boss or high up ranking person that you meet that gives you that break, that gives you that, that connection that you really need to get somewhere where you're going to get you what you want, right? That fortune that you've been looking for, okay? And for those of you who are looking for potentially a partner, relationship, this could be, what you're meeting here. This is a very stable, positive, strong, potential mate, right? Or relationship. Again, and I think this is all coming out of this collaborative situation here that you are involved with. So again, whatever it is you may be involved with, it could be a new work group, it could be a new set of coworkers, you may have made a new friend group, you may be working on a project with somebody, you may be in a new investment with somebody, you may be working on charitable things with somebody, maybe even like your kids' teams, if they're in sports or something and you're working with that and you're meeting new people, things like that. But for, whatever it is that you're kind of now involved with other people and kind of working in unison with, I do see this coming out of it. So, again, whatever it is that your fortune that you're wanting, what would be fortunate to you, I do think it's coming through for you in this specific card. So whether, again, if it's an opportunity for job or it's an opportunity for love, I do feel like you are going to be given that opportunity in a very big way, because again, this is a very strong, stable card, right? But let's see what your challenge is going to be throughout, because there's always a challenge, of course. We can't ever just have have fortune without, some sort of little challenge. Hopefully it's something minimal, that you can easily kind of get through. But let's see what we've got here. All right. The Magician. Okay. So I do feel with this that a lot of times this can be something that somebody will try to kind of deceive you a bit. And I do feel like if this is somebody that, you are coming out of a relationship perhaps, or have a past relationship that tends to come back around or tends to not want to see you move forward, not wants to see you be happy. You may have this situation where this person tries to show up and pull some tricks with all their little tools here. They may try to pull some situations to try to block your happiness with this person, okay? If this is a relationship situation. For those of you that this is a job opportunity, you may be battling somebody who's trying to pull all kinds of tricks to undercut you, right? To get that step ahead of you. So if there's somebody who might be trying to really kind of, and you may know exactly who it is, right? You might be like, I know exactly who it is in this work group or this collaborative union here that would try to undercut me, that would try to sell me down the river, that would try to do whatever they could, step on my head to get the heads up, to get to this person for that, leg up on me. Just watch out for that person, because I feel like that is somebody there who might try to do that. And again, for a relationship, I do feel like there might be somebody who tries to kind of use all the tools at their disposal to try to stop you from moving into this Wheel of Fortune and getting your happy ending here, because I think it's a jealousy situation. So it may be an ex, it may be this person's ex, it may be somebody who wants to be with you. If you've got somebody who's kind of interested in you and you're just not really interested in them, but they're not really willing to let that be the case, they may just try to be petty, right? Jealousy situation. But I do see that this is probably somebody who is just going to try to kind of block your steps to your fortunate happiness in this regard, whatever it is that your happy ending is here. So just kind of keep your eye out for that. I don't think it's anything that you won't be able to handle. And I don't really think it's anything that you don't already see as a plausible happening anyway. I do think you're like, okay, I know exactly who would be. That would be the person that would try to stop me from being in a happy relationship, or try to stop me from getting that leg up in business or whatever. I think you already kind of know. But just kind of keep your eye open to kind of what kind of shenanigans they might try to pull. This is the Psychic deck, so let's go ahead and get some clarification here on this Three of Pentacles, see if we can get any more insight into that for you. And we have moving on. And again, I do feel like that is the case for many of you. You're moving on with a new group. I do feel like this is something new. Like I said, for many of you, this is maybe a new project you're taking on, or new coworkers you're dealing with, or a new collaborative, a new set of, people just in general. So I don't know if it's a charitable thing. I don't know if it's, something where you're dealing with other coaches, parents, that you're dealing with for your kids, or, you know, teachers, or, you know, whatever this is that you're working with in a collaborative way, I think you're moving on. This is new people. So I do feel like these are new people that you're being introduced to, working with, and it's something that's really giving you a new opportunity. So I think you should seize that. But, you know, just be cognizant that there may be some that are going to try to block that from being a good moving forward option. And then there'll be others that you will pull out of it that will be fantastic for you, right? So just kind of try to be mindful, right, of who's good and who's not for you. This is the Moon deck, so let's pull out one on the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician card, see if we can get any insight for that for you. But I definitely see you, you know, this is something new for you. This is a new group, a new people, a new situation possibly. Faith, okay, so definitely I think you are keeping the faith. This is something you've wanted for a while, you know, so whether you take it as it resonates, if this is something where you, again, have been working towards a goal to, you know, kind of get a position, you know, in a job or a financial sense, or if it's something where you've really been looking for a significant other, I think you've really been keeping the faith for this fortune, and I think it's coming for you. But again, you're going to have to keep the faith that it's going to work out, because I do think there are going to be some circumstances here where someone is going to try to essentially block that or cause drama over that or be petty in that, for their own, you know, selfish reasons, honestly. And you just need to keep the faith that everything is going to be fine, because it is, that you can handle this, that you already know what's going to happen, that you knew this person was already kind of that way, and it's nothing that you can't handle, that you haven't been through before, that you haven't dealt with before a million times over or 10 times worse, and that you can still progress through it and be fine, because you are going to get to your end goal, right? So let's get to this. This is just a general advice card, and this is on the Emperor. So let's get your last card here and see what it has to offer you for your last piece of advice to close you out. But it does look like you are definitely going to be given opportunity here, should you decide to take it. You just have to make sure that you are prepared for any sort of little hitch in your giddy up there. So the last one here says, the how is in the now. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? And again, I think that's the exact same thing here. The faith is your intuition, right? It's what you know. You know you can handle it. You know this is what you need. You know this is what you want. You know what to do, right? You've just got to continue to push through, move on, push through, and go for it, right? And this is what your end game is. You just got to keep your eye on the prize, and that's ultimately what it is. So even though this person or people or, you know, entity, whatever it may be, I do feel like is going to try to throw some salt in your game there, or whatever it may be, I do think you need to know that if you just stick tight, follow your intuition, follow your gut, keep the faith that you have everything that you need to make it happen, that it's all right there for you, that everything is coming in the way that it's supposed to, that I think that you will be perfectly fine, and it will turn out to be ultimately your Wheel of Fortune end goal here. This person will be there for you out of this collaborative effort here, will bring you your fortune, whatever that is for you, whether it's relationship, whether it's job, maybe it's both. This could be somebody who, you know, offers you a connection, or, you know, contact for something to get you really a leg up in a business sense, but also becomes more than that in a friendship sense, into, you know, a romantic sense. So possibly both, but again, it's now, right? So the how is in the now, right? So it's like right now, go for it. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything get in your way. This is the time, okay? So I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please do like, subscribe, share, all that other great stuff. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss upcoming readings, and hope to see you soon. Bye.